Okay, hi. Today we are going to see a topic 11.4 that is a probability. Okay, probability. Then we have two different probabilities. We have empirical probability and theoretical probability. But don't worry about that probability because the formula that we use for both of them is the same formula. All right? Then let's see the formula and let's see some examples. Then the first thing that we have to do here is the formula. But remember that the formula that we are going to see for both of them is the same formula. Anytime that we are working with the probability, that will be a fraction. That will be a fraction. All right? Then it's a fraction, numerator and denominator. What happens? The denominator will be the total number of possibilities that we have. And the numerator will be which one of that possibilities are favorable. Okay? Then that always will be a fraction. Then in this topic, we are going to see probability with two elements. First is the dice. Everybody know what is the dice, no? Dice is what happened that we have the dice that has 6 sides and the die that has 12 sides. We are going to work in the first example with the die that has 6 sides. Anyway, in the homework in Pearson, you have some exercise that they use the die that has 12 sides. Okay? Then what happens? If we are going to do the dice, say how many sides we have in a dice. Everybody know that we have 6 sides, no? 6 sides in any die, in this one. Then that will be my denominator, okay? Then, and I need to find the numerator depending on the possibility. For example, look this example. Say, a die, we are going to roll a dice once. We have to find the probability that when we die is a 3. Then let's see. I'm going to call P for probability and 3. Then I know that my denominator will be 6. How many 3 we have in a dice? Only 1. Then what is the probability? 1/6. That is the answer for A. Okay? Then, second, even numbers. The probability that to be an even number. Okay, even number, my denominator will be the same, will be 6. But I say in a dice, how many even numbers we have? We have 2, we have 4, and we have 6. We have 3. Then my numerator will be 3. 3/6. That what happens anytime that we have a probability that is possible to simplify, we need to simplify. Then 3/6, we divide by 3 is 1, we divide by 3 is half. Then the probability of the even number will be half. Alright? C, a number less than 5. A number less than 5. Let me try here. Less than 5. Less than 5. Okay, my denominator will be the same, 6. What happened with the numerator? How many numbers we have less than 5 in a dice? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 4. It's less than 5. I cannot count 5. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4/6. And 4/6, if we simplify, is 2/3. Divide by 2, divide by 2, 2/3. Then the probability that is a number less than 5, that is C, will be 2/3. Okay? Then the probability that the number less than A is the P less than A. Then how many numbers we have in the die that is less than 8? 6. All of them are less than 8. Then that will be 6/6. then the probability here is 1, is 100%. Because anytime that we roll right, will be a number that is less than 8. Then 100% is the probability that is 1. And the last one is a number that is greater than 10. Say greater than 10. What happened? How many numbers we have that are greater than 10 in a dice? Well, the denominator will be 6 too. No, what will be the numerator? We don't have any number that is greater than 10. That is 0. And 0 divided by any number is equal to 0. Then the probability to roll a number that is greater than 10 is 0. Okay? Then we have example like this. Like this would be in the test. That but in some exercise is not a regular die with six sides. Would be a die with 12 sides. Anyway, the question is going to tell you how many sides will be, 6 or 12. All right? Then this is the first part of the lesson that we are going to use a dice. Second part is the 52 deck of cards. Then what happened? You need to be familiar with the 52 card. If you are not familiar, I advise you to print the 52 card and to be familiar with the 52 card. Okay? Then what happened? For example, say how many black cards I have? I have 13 and 13. I have 26. How many cards we have in total? We have 52 cards. Then that number is very important because 52 will be always my denominator. All right? 52 will be my denominator because we have 52 cards in total. If you are not familiar with the 52 card, I advise to everybody to print the 52 card and to try to be familiar with that because that will be in the test too. All right? Then say, for example, how many queen? We have 4. How many queen? 4. How many heart? 13. How many diamonds? 13. Then you need to be familiar with the 52 card to work with probability. Then let's see an example. Let's see an example with card is okay. Is this. Look, I have 5 examples. This question like this will be in the test too. Then you need to be familiar with that. Then you are going to do one card from the standard 52 card deck. It's a find the probability to be a king. Then I am going to write where PK, no? It's a queen. My denominator of course will be 52. I want to know what is the numerator. Then how many things we have in the 52 card? Well, if you're not familiar, remember that you need to be familiar with that. It's a 4. Then that will be 4 over 52. What happened? That any time that it's possible to simplify, you need to simplify. Then divide by 4 is 1, divide by 4 is 13, and the final answer is 1 over 13. That is for A. All right? B, hard. P, I'm going to call PH. Okay? Then my denominator will be the same, 52. So how many hard we have? In a decimal card we have 13. Then my numerator will be 13 over 52. Alright? Then I need to simplify. 13 divided by 13 is 1, 52 divided by 13 is 4. Is 1/4. Is 1/4. The probability is 1/4. Red card, I'm going to call PR. My denominator will be the same, 52. How many red cards we have in the 52 card? We have 26, no? And that will be 26 over 52. We can simplify, divide 26 divided by 26 is 1, 26, 52 divided by 26 is half. Then my probability here will be half, 1 over 2. Okay, D. P, I'm going to call the king of heart, KH. My denominator will be 52. But I repeat again, you need to be familiar with the 52 card. Then, how many king of heart we have? Only one. Then, my numerator will be 1 over 52. We cannot simplify, then this is the final answer. Alright? And the last one, black king, I'm going to call BK. That is my denominator will be the same, 52. Then how many black king we have? In the card, if you're not sure, you can go here, say black 1 and 2. We have 2. Alright? And let's go here, it will be 2 over 52. If we simplify, it will be 1 over 26. Okay? Then these two examples are that we call theoretical probability. Then let's see an example now that is an empirical probability. That is examples that are from real life situation. In the same way that I give you the example here will be in the test. All right? Then let's go to it's the same formula. In that case, it's a table that you need to understand the table. So in 2020, were approximately 264 million of Americans that the age was 15 or older. And from that information, they did this table. Male in the first row, females in the second row, total in the third row. Then column, married, never married, divorced, widow, and total. This number 264 is very important because that is the total of person, male and female. All right? Then look now. It says if one person, we need to select one person from that table. What is the probability that that person is female? Female. Then I'm going to call for this one PF, that the person is female. Okay, in that case, they want the answer as a decimal. Then when you're going to do the homework, you need to see how they want the answer, as a fraction or as a decimal. Can be percent too, but in that case, they don't ask you for percent. I can decimal or fraction. In that case, they want the answer as a decimal. Then for that reason, you need to divide the numerator by the denominator. Then what is the probability to select a female? Well, I know always my denominator will be 264. 264. But how many female persons we have in this table? 136 million. And that will be 136 female divided by the total, that is 264. In that case, they want the answer as a decimal, then you need to divide 136 by 264. Then I divide 136 divided by 264, and that is 0.52. Okay, that is 0.51, 51, 51, but you can run it to 2 decimal places. And it's 152. Okay, B, that the person is divorced. I'm going to call PD. Okay, my denominator will be the same, 264. Then I say, divorce, how many we have? 26 here, 26. That will be 26 divided by 264. 26 divided by 264, and that is 0.098. In that case, if you want to run it, will be 0.10. This is 2 decimal place because it's 0.98. You run it to 0.10. If they want with 2 decimal place, I don't know. You need to check on the homework how they work. Okay. C. Never married. then I'm going to call never married. Then my denominator will be the same, 264. Then never married is how many we have in total? 87. Then that will be 87 divided by 264. 87 divided by 264. Then that is 0.33 when you run 0.33. And that is the answer for this one. And the last one, that is the probability that be married and female. I'm going to call MF. Married and female, how many we have? 69. And that would be 69 divided by 264. Okay? 69 divided by 264. We divide 69 divided by 264. And the answer is 0.26. Alright? Then, I give to you 3 examples. From these 3 examples, 3 of them will be in the test. That is 11.4. In the next video, we are going to see 11.5. That is probability with combinations and permutation. Okay? Thank you and see you in the next video.